Okay, guys, listen up, please, guys. Now, we have two huge games today. Absolutely massive. 2 away games versus the other 2 promoted sides. Now, 6 points here, and we can relax. Pressure's off. Lose, and we're neck deep in relegation trouble and struggling to survive. Now, what's that? Carmo's injured, and Will Smith. It's like the game wants me to be relegated. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 2, Episode 7 here at Sheffield Wednesday as we try and win the Champions League with the club for the first time. But before that, we need to try and stay in the Premier League this season. We have, if they could be bigger than a relegation 6-pointer, these would be these games. We're away to Bradford, no, we're not away to Bradford at all. We're away to Watford and Brentford. You can see how I got Bradford by combining those two in my mind. 2 teams have got promoted with us. Watford, of course, is our game in hand. And, well, it couldn't have gone much worse in the build-up to this game because we have lost 2 of our starting defenders. Joe Wildsmith he's out for the season, essentially. 3 to 4 months with torn knee ligaments. We do have Dawson, he has to come in now. Wildsmith has been relatively reliable. So it's a loss. How big of a loss it is, time will tell. It depends how well Dawson does coming in. So that's a big one. And the other loss is less severe, but still annoying. Carmo, of course, who we just spent a lot of cash on to get him in to try and sort out our defence. He's 4 to 8 days. So he misses Watford. He probably misses Brentford as well. And yeah, this is a big loss because he was, as I said, supposed to come in and sort out our defence for us, and we're not going to be able to have him do that for us. Now, the January transfer window has closed since last episode, and we were able to get one more signing in. And that signing is left-back Greg Taylor on loan from Celtic to the end of the season. Then he joins permanently. I think the fee was around about the 6 million mark with add-ons and all that kind of stuff. We'll find out at the end of the season exactly what we've paid for him. But basically, I'm hoping that he's just a more defensively solid left-back option for us. Better, just a general better player than Ogilvy is, and more defensively solid than Matt Penny is. He's got good positioning, good work rate. He can attack as well. So, as I said, I'm hoping he's just going to be a good, solid, all-round player for us. And we did get a couple more players out the door as well. First one is Kailyn Hines. We signed him in the Championship as a little bit of just general cover to see what happens. He's gone off to Millwall. We signed him on a free. We sold him for 160 grand, so we've made a little bit of cash on him. So hopefully he goes on and has a good career. And the other player we got rid of was Dunkley. Now, his contract was up at the end of the year, and for the second time this season, we've sold our club captain. So, that's not helping our cause, I'm going to be honest, but the problem we have is that our best leaders aren't necessarily in the best 11. So we sold him for 145,000. It's better than nothing. It gets his wages off the books a little bit earlier as well. And he's gone off to Preston to enjoy his career. Now, there was a little bit more good news. That is that Iorfa is back from the Africa Cup of Nations as well. So he was available for today's games. So that kind of, I guess, negates the loss a little bit of the injuries. Now, there are 2 games to catch you up on since last episode, both in the league, both very important. First up, it was Leicester City. We fell behind late in the first half and had our fate sealed on the hour mark. So we just weren't good enough in this game. You can see from XG they were the better team. We had our chance. It was a depressing performance. Camargo didn't play well. Taylor made his debut, didn't play too well. Matheson, again down the right, not fantastic. It was just a game we were never going to win. Next up was a tough one. It was against Chelsea. The only goal came from a first half corner. So we really didn't create much from this one. Obviously, very, very frustrating to concede from a corner. Another day we could have got a point. Obviously, if we don't concede from a corner, but you can see from the XG tracker there, we would have been hanging on for a point. And again, we just never really got anything going. We did have a team meeting after this. So hopefully we're going to see a benefit of that. If we look at the league table, you can see form is just going the wrong way, but we do have a smaller run of fixtures now that are a little bit friendlier. Watford, Brentford away, Brighton at home, Wolves away, Southampton at home is a big one. And then you can see the run-in isn't too bad. We've got Spurs and City, which will be tough. And then we've got a little bit of a softer run-in as well, though Aston Villa is a very good team this year, and Everton is always a tough game. We've got the derby there as well. So it's going to be we need a solid end to the season, don't we? Quick look at the league table ahead of today's games. You can see we have dropped into the drop zone. We're joint points with Southampton, but our goal difference is letting us down a little bit there. Watford is below us by a point. Brentford are up there on 28 points. We need to be getting results here, don't we? And I am incredibly, incredibly nervous about this game. Let's have a look here, see what we're doing against Watford. Our game in hand, of course, as I said, it's a 5, so it's not a 5, it's a 4-2-3-1 formation that we're expecting from them. Now, of course, we played them opening game of the season at our place and got a 1-1 draw out of them. And this is what we're doing for this one. So Dawson comes into playing goal for this one. Not ideal, but it is what it is, and he's very, very capable. So hopefully he has a good day for us. Taylor will play at left back for us. His first game on the channel. Suto will be making his debut in the defence. That is obviously down to the Camo injury. Worrell and Iorfa back. He will play at right back for this one. Tonali, Colquitt and Hannibal are going to go as a midfield trio. Tonali and Hannibal, you can see they don't necessarily link up well. They need to. They're probably our two best players. So we need them. We need them to be playing together. May is going to make a first start. I think it's the first start for him on the right. Aaron's down the left. Patterson up top. We're going to go back to this formation. We're not creating anything playing the other way. This is the formation that got us promoted. So we'll go back to that and, see what it brings us. Okay, so we can see the two lineups there. They have some good players, don't they? Delafeu, Deeney's are not a bad player. Saar, Brooks. There's some... I'm so nervous about this. We've got nothing to lose, show what we're capable of. I'm very tempted to say I expect to win this game. Yeah, let's go with that. We expect to win it, boys. We have faith that you can go and do it, but we need to do it here. Alright, and here we go. I keep trying to tell myself it's okay if we get relegated, it's not the end of the world, but we have so many of our better players with relegation release clauses that it just might be the end of the world for us. Here we go with Aarons. He's done really well. Can he get a ball into the box now? Go on, Aarons. He goes back for Taylor. Taylor goes edge of the area for Tonali. He's got time. He's got space. Tonali lines it up and puts it just wide. Oh, that was a chance, wasn't it? Tonali, unlucky there perhaps. All right, come on. Let's defend well, please. One thing that we haven't done too bad, I mean, defending set pieces, Hannibal's got that. Patterson's in front of him. Can Hannibal play him in? Just go yourself, mate. We saw what you can do against Liverpool. He's lost out there. He keeps possession, though. Hannibal, is he going to do another goal? He's hit the post. Hannibal is shaping up into one of those players that could single-handedly keep us in the league this season. He is just on fire right now. We've had two decent chances. They've both gone just a little bit wide. Well, in the case of Hannibal, not wide, it's just crashed off the crossbar, or the post, as I should say. But we haven't found the target yet, and Tonali is injured. That just seems to be the way this season is going, doesn't it? Okay. It has to be Luongo, doesn't it, that comes in there. Look at the drop-off in star rating. Well, you fully expect that to be serious too, don't you? It just seems like that's what the game wants to happen this year. Yeah, I mean, the XG is low, and there were two sort of low percentage shots, which is why the XG is so low, but it could easily have gone another way, couldn't it? Do we just say we've been unlucky? I think we have been a little bit unlucky. We've got faith in you to do a little bit better here, boys. But, yeah. Maybe it is one of these. It's more of a case of do not lose rather than must win. If we were to take a point, obviously we would go above Southampton. The thing is that we are going to need to win games between now and the end of the season if we're going to stay up. You would think anyway, unless we draw a hell of a lot of games. But we're just not creating much right now. We're doing the same thing again, even with a different formation. What can we do to change things here? Let's have a look at our instructions. Do we try and be a little bit more direct? Do we try and play with a little bit more width, I wonder? Do we maybe look for the overlaps? We'll try that. Defensively, we're not too bad. I mean, I'm trying to do my best to jinx it here, aren't I? But defensively, we're not the worst. Let's get Shankland on, see if he can get a goal for us. He's going to want to play as an advanced forward. And yeah, let's try Bo Said out there for Maya. Maya hasn't particularly worked. That'll be our subs done then. I mean, we are attacking. The mentality is attacking. You may not be able to see that behind my head. Actually, you probably almost certainly can't. And here we go. Hannibal, can we get a late goal here? It's a decent one. It's headed away. Oh, no. Oh, no. Colquitt, we've got 3 back. There was no one at the edge of the area, though, and Taylor's been done, and Iorfa's there. The back post. Oh, they've missed a sitter. And what are we doing? We're coming back for a free kick. Come on, Dawson. Don't let this in, please. Don't let this in. Oh, it's hit the wall. Was that the highlight? Aarons is there. Can he win it back for us? He can. Taylor lumps it forward. It's there for Shanklin. Shanklin's in. Shanklin, can he be a hero? Shanklin! Oh! Goalkeeper does just enough. We have a corner. Hannibal to take it. Who wants to be a hero, boys? Come on, somebody stand up and whack this in the back of the net for us. It's headed away. Hannibal gets another go at it. That's another good ball in. Again, it's headed away. Calm down. No pressure, boys. No pressure. And that'll do it. It's 0-0. Well, there's no such thing as a bad point on the road. We could so easily have lost it at the end. We could so easily have won it at the end. And in the end, well, it's scoreless. You've done well avoiding defeat, boys. So Sheffield Wednesday escaped the drop zone. Tonelli's injury. Okay, so that could be worse. Suter makes his Sheffield Wednesday debut, and well, we haven't won in 7, and that's relegation form, isn't it? We need to get a win. We're playing Brentford next. Let's see if we can get it there. Okay, welcome back. It's the second big game of the episode. Now, you'll see that there's some other games that have taken place. Actually, if we just go back a day, you can see that Southampton beat Watford, which I think is a good result for us because Southampton were already above us, weren't they? Or they were near. Anyway, maybe a draw would have been better there, but that's fine. They've beaten Watford. West Ham lost as well, so they've dropped into the drop zone. We are just above them on goal difference, and Southampton is out of the relegation zone just now. So it makes this game, well, no real bigger than it would have been anyway, but if we can win, it just gives us that little bit of gap, doesn't it? And goal difference, you can see, I mean, we're in the worst 3 goal differences, so that's not ideal. Let's have a quick look here at what we're doing. We can see what we're expecting Brentford to do, same as Watford, a 4-2-3-1 formation. And this is a team that we're sending out. We're going to more or less just keep faith with the same team. Carmo is not ready, so we're not going to force him back in ahead of time. So it's going to be Dawson continuing in goal, Taylor, Suter, Worrell, and Iorfa. It's Luongo coming in to the team for what's his face, Tonali. Colquitt and Hannibal's going to play as the advanced playmaker this time. Luongo's just in there as a defensive midfielder. Meyer and Aarons will continue in wide areas. Patterson will continue up top, and we need to defend just as well, and we need to get ourselves a goal, don't we? So this is the team sheets. Now, you'd like to think after all we did for Brentford in FM20 that they'd give us one here, but you suspect that's not going to be the case. I think I like this. We're the underdogs. There's no pressure on you. We tried the pressure last time. It didn't really work, did it? So we'll try no pressure this time and, see how we do. All right, and we're a TV game as well. This is huge, isn't it? It's been a bit of a disastrous season. You know, we've had such a high turnover of players. We've had injuries now kicking in at just the wrong times for us. I was just thinking, it reminds me a little bit of last season of Aston Villa, where I get the feeling that if we stay up this season, we will be so much better for it next year. We won't have the massive turnover of players. We'll be able to just build on what we've already got. And I think we could be, a mid-table side next season, but we need to just somehow find ourselves a way to stay in the league this year. And so we have that opportunity to build. Can we get... Oh, it's at the back post. And Pontus Jansson. It's 1-0 to Brentford. Set pieces are beginning to be what's haunting us. We, as I said, did do some work on defending them after the Chelsea game. And, Colquitt's just been beaten in the air there, hasn't he? We have done work on attacking training between the 2 games this episode, just because we have looked so toothless going forward. But yeah, I mean, early signs here are that we should have done more defensive work. Here we go, Meyer looking for Aarons. Aarons brings it down, back to Meyer. Can he get himself a first Brentford goal? He's hit the post again. Twice in the episode now. Aarons back into Hannibal. Hannibal's header goes over. And Masluongo is looking very, very tired there as he got himself a kick in the shins or something. So that's not ideal either. I look at Baptiste there is quite tired. I wonder if there's been a collision there or something. Anyway, throw in. Aarons has it. Back flick there for Hannibal. Blocked away. Can Aarons get it back? He can. He's got Taylor in support. Doesn't need him. Goes himself. Colquitt's header over the bar. I wonder if we try a calm down shout here. We're looking a little bit anxious. We don't need that, boys. Come on. And we are 1-0 down at half-time. And, well, XG suggests that is a justified scoreline, doesn't it? Look at how nervous and anxious we are. I think we have to say unlucky, don't we? Yeah. That might be a good team talk for us as this game plays out. So we'll just get straight back out there. We'll give them some encouragement. Everybody's looking motivated again, so that's a positive. And we've got another free kick or corner to defend here. And... oh, it's cost us again, and we're 2-0 down. Alright, we'll get Penny on. Or do we actually just change up the way we're playing here and say that this isn't working? Oh, I mean, how many? Fourth time. We just couldn't get it clear, could we? Alright. Let's change it up. So we'll bring Shankland on up top in place of Aarons. We will bring on Bo Said in place of Maya. Hannibal goes there. We'll switch you two around. Luongo, I don't want your playmaking, mate. And, well, there we go. We'll see if this works for us or not. We'll give Taylor a little bit of a chance, but he's only playing a 6-3, so that doesn't bode too well, does it? We'll go attacking. Suter's not having a great game there either. What have we got to do to get a centre-back that knows how to play football? How many subs have we made? We've made 2. We only got 1 sub left. And Masluongo's looking absolutely knackered as well, which doesn't help, does it? So Suter's playing. Suter's on a booking, which does... but if we take Suter off, we have to put Aorfa in the middle. And that'll mean bringing Matheson on. All right, so I guess we just have to bite the bullet and do that, don't we? Oh, you can play as a ball player. Can you, though? No, you can't. And I think maybe we stick Hannibal forward like that as well. Bo Said, you go attacking for me. And, well, this is not looking like it's going to be our day, is it? We need some of that Liverpool spirit here to try and get back in this game. Masluongo, don't get yourself sent off, please. Patterson's got it. He gives the ball back there to Worrell. Bo Said to Colquitt. Early ball to nobody. Perfect. And can we put pressure on his Shankland? Should win that. He does. Into Hannibal. Hannibal. Oh, he's just about kept it. Come on, mate. We need a little bit of magic from you here. Hannibal. Hannibal goes past another one. Hannibal's in. Hannibal. Oh. We just don't seem to have any luck in front of goal right now, do we? We've hit posts. We've had keepers making saves. It just doesn't seem to go our way. Maybe that's just me being a little bit biased and trying to protect myself from criticism, but it just feels a little bit like it's going against us just now. We'll keep saying no pressure. We'll go very attacking. I mean, it's a little bit late now, isn't it? We'll get stuck in. We've got a corner. Can we get something from this episode? Worrell's there, and it is... oh, it's off the line. Matheson with a throw. If we can get one, could we get a second? Matheson, where's the cross? He goes back for Bo Said. Bo Said, look at the space Matheson's in. Can he pick someone out? Bo Said back to Matheson. What's he going to do? Something good, please, mate. Something good. Can he pull it back? Oh, he goes down. Is it going to be a penalty? It looked a little bit dive-ish, but we'll take it. If we get a penalty, we're probably going to miss it the way this episode's going, isn't it? It is awarded. Okay, it's Hannibal to take. Come on, mate. Come on. Please, please, Hannibal. Come on, Hannibal. it just makes you want to rip your hair out, doesn't it? And we'll probably go and concede again and really do the goal difference some damage here. I mean, have we looked a little bit better since the change in formation? You'd say probably. But then equal to that, when we were playing like this against Chelsea and Leicester, there was absolutely nothing happening for us. So it's really, really frustrating to try and figure out the best way to get the best out of this team. Maybe Hannibal a little bit further forward is what's working for us here. That might be something worth considering. Because we do look, actually now, quite good. I mean, how much can Patterson stick one away? Oh, if we'd scored the friggin' penalty, he's offside anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's an away game, so it's not like it's necessarily a game that you would expect to win or that you sort of pencil in for wins, but he's just fractionally off, isn't he? I would have really enjoyed a point from this one, though. But there we go. We go down 2-0, having hit the post, missed a penalty. And maybe this is something we look to do going forward. Yeah, I mean, that was a bad talk, wasn't it? So there we go. Sheffield Wednesday powerless to resist as Brentford dominate. And, yeah, I mean, Shankland stopped scoring. I don't know. Yeah, it has that feeling, doesn't it? I mean, when things are going against you like they seem to be with injuries and with missed penalties and with hitting the posts, things like that. It happens when you're at the bottom, doesn't it? Or maybe you just notice it more. But we are still above water just on goal difference. We don't have that game in hand anymore, which is going to make life a little bit trickier for us. We've got 11 games to play. I should say too, first call for viewers player of the year. So let me know in the comments or however you want to do so, who has been your best or your favorite or you think has been our best player this season. And we'll look to start to get a nominations list together for that. This Southampton game is absolutely huge, isn't it? So I think what we'll do, I could not care less about the FA Cup. I really, really couldn't. This Brighton game is huge, but I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Wolves in the league away and then Southampton at home. These are the softer games against these lower mid-table sides that we have to be winning. And we need to get at least 4 points. A draw away from home, a win at home, or else, well, you really do start to get that sinking feeling, don't you guys? If you've enjoyed that for some reason, no goals for us, a missed penalty, make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time as we, hopefully get some points. Take care.